All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Akeem here to give you a scout report on Eli Apple, the redshirt sophomore cornerback coming out of the Ohio State University. Now, he was a two-year starter at cornerback, hailing from Voorhees, New Jersey. Decided to redshirt a couple of years ago as a true freshman, then finally got his redshirt freshman season, in which he did pull up pretty good numbers with 53 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss to go along with 13 pass breakups and 3 interceptions, helping the team win a national championship. And in this past season, he did start all 13 games as a redshirt sophomore, but he only had 33 tackles, 8 pass breakups, 2 tackles for loss, and an interceptions, so earning second team All Big Ten honors. Now let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. He has been rising up in many people's draft boards as one of the top quarterbacks entering this year's draft. But I'm going to start talking about his strengths, though. He does have a tall, athletic frame with long arms at 6'1", 199 pounds, a great size you want your cornerback to be, and he does have a solid build. He is a coordinated athlete to bracket receivers downfield, and he does a pretty good job staying close to the receivers and staying on their pace. Now, he can be disruptive in passes. He does a pretty good job with that, with 13 pass breakups in 2014, and in this past year, he did have 8. It shows his capability to swat the football away. He can be physical sometimes, definitely can help out in run support sometimes. Can be a little bit competitive to shed off blocks. He is a good, hard-working player, and he definitely has an improved route anticipation and timing the routes for receivers to keep up with them. But he still needs to work things on that just a little bit. He could be a little bit too hands-on downfield, which is a weakness for him that can draw some penalties. Needs to work on that just a little bit. He did struggle a little bit in 2015 compared of breaking through in 2014. Now that's a little bit of a downfall as well. Now sometimes he can have a hard time as far as exchanging his hips, turning his hips from side to side. He can sometimes open his hips up a little bit too early to break down to the football. And he sometimes can play too fast in pursuit, which means he can miss some tackles. Needs to do a better job in breaking down, particularly in open field. Needs to do a better job at that. Now, I think he's still a good all-around player. He does possess several traits to become a good cornerback, to translate into a good cornerback in the National Football League. He isn't afraid to be physical, and he does contest against the top receivers of the Big Ten Conference and slowing down their routes. Now, he is still learning the position. He is just a two-year starter. Didn't get really that much experience, but he definitely showed the raw talent that he did play over the last 2 seasons. He still had just enough experience, and I think he still has time to grow. Now, for my projection for him for this year's draft, I still actually have him as a first-round pick. I don't really see him as a top 10 pick, where some people might put him, but some people did have actually put him in the top 10, and some people actually have him as one of the top 3 cornerbacks entering this year's draft. I see him more as a mid to a late first-round pick of this year's draft. Now, next I'm going to catch you guys will be in just a couple of minutes. I have more scout reports for today. Thank you for watching this report. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.